God. Bro, I have done it. I have officially made something that I am proud of, and I have 2 builds in this video for you guys. I did want to say, hey, what's going on? What's good with you? Season 5 of 2K drops tomorrow, and by the time you guys are seeing this video, Season 5 of 2K will be out, and I have made literally my last build. This build is literally, okay, I'm going to say this, the build that is going to be my main build in my last slot for right now is a build that, one, helps me not have to constantly switch builds, that also helps me continue to just stay on one build. Maybe I don't have to switch my build because I know this build can do a little bit of everything, and that is something I'm okay with and or cool with. I'm making a build that's somewhat able to do everything but also get a pretty decent build name. And like I said, I have 2 builds in this video for you guys. And also, I just want to say, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're new, turn on notifications, dog, because videos on this page are going to get more lively. Anyways, as y'all can see, I'm in the builder. I'm looking good, I'm looking smooth, I'm here, I'm really here. Not many people are here, but I'm here, as you can see. I made this today. If you looking at the timestamps and all that, I made this today. This build is called a balanced offensive 2 guard. This means the build can do some of everything by not being so useless to do any one thing for a guard position. Now, me personally, you feel me, dog, I was thinking this was going to be like my, my bigger build. Honestly, the one thing I do want to change on this build before I do make them is I got to change the weight. I like my builds being burly. I like getting a burly body type, and that's something that I need on all my builds. This is the perfect do it all. So the build gets contact dunks. The build can do post hooks. I'm a person that does post hooks. This build can bail out. This build can steal the ball, play lanes. This build can play on ball defense. This build is fast. This build does get a large chunk, if not all the badges that you would need on a guard. Now, it's just one thing. The build only fits truly my playstyle. Now, let's just do it, man. So, the original version of this build that you're seeing right now is indeed 210. 6'8", 210 with a 7'5" wingspan. Me, I'm just simply putting my weight all the way up to around 235 is the weight I'll go. 235 seems feasible for somewhat of my caliber and skill, of course. Now, look at him. Oh, look at my base that I've created. Now, this build is not limited to any one thing, like I said. Now, first of all, I do need to say that most people that play this game, you're not me. You can't play like me. You don't have my play style. It's not like me and you are not the same. And I understand that entirely, and I understand that most people don't have my play style. I'm cool with that. I understand that. Now, this build, like I said, 6'8", 235 of raw steel, raw mass, 7'5" wingspan, gets contact dunks, can do a post hook. Wait, I messed something up. I'll admit, something was messed up in the cards. Hold on. You know, you feel me? I wasn't supposed to be embarrassed like that. Anyways, wait, hold on. Dang, but I'm messing up. All right, now the build is done. Perfect. It's perfect. It's in its own little world, little realm. The build is good. Maybe, hold on. Just to get some, like I said, the build gets every badge in the game except bail out and rise up. Yeah, I still have a 45 standard dunk. If y'all don't know, 45 standard dunk in NBA 2K literally means that you can do it all. Quickly, in the middle of this video, bro, I realized something as well. I don't think y'all understand, bro. I mean, I put it in the title, you feel me? But this build and the builds that I'm showing y'all are for Season 5. You feel me? I gave y'all 2 builds for Season 5. So I'm explaining it in a way that makes the most sense to me. But a lot of people don't understand where I'm coming from. So I'm just letting y'all know these builds are for Season 5. This is what I'll be using going forward in Season 5. And also, I had a 50-point game first game on. I know for a fact y'all gonna want to see that banger video. So I'm not gonna ask for no likes or no comments or none of that. full, I know for a fact you're gonna want to see that video of me dropping 50 my first game on with my new build, you feel me? The balanced offensive shooting guard. But anyways, back to the video. There's nothing that you are limited to. You can do it all. On top of that, shooting. What I need to say is, if you're one of those people that play this game and you don't have a lower rated jump shot or a shot that you can use for a lower rating, I had to honestly figure out a jump shot. I had to figure out a jump shot that I could use that only needed an 80 rating. And it was hard for me. I'm not gonna lie and say it wasn't. It was extremely hard for me to find a different jump shot because 2K didn't tell you that it hides a lot of the jump shots. Some of my jump shots that I use require an 85 and up mid-range or 3-point rating. I didn't know that my jump shot that I use required that, so I didn't get the base, which also means I had to find a different jump shot because I was under the assumption that I could get the base. So keep that in mind when you guys are making this build. You have to have an 80 pass accuracy just to get this build name. All right, and 83 behind the back is just to get the Jamal Murray behind the back rating, or get the move in general, just to be able to get the move. Defense is mediocre across all categories, but there is no one thing that you cannot do. For example, you can get chase down blocks. You can play paint and get steals and all that. You get pogo. You can grab rebounds with a 60 O board. 72 still, depending on the person, you feel me? But I can get steals, play lanes, and use right stick ripper. That's one less thing I have to worry about. As a 6'8", you do need 94 feet, at least bronze. You do need all these badges, at least bronze. 74 interior is the lowest I'm willing to go on any build that I make. Simply put, just to have my post move locked down, my workhorse going crazy, my anchor going crazy, and then onto the physicals of the build. As you can see, 70 ratings. I can't go no lower than 74 strength on any one of my builds due to my play style, simply put. And then also on top of that, 75 vertical, you know, decent everything else look good on the build. What the build gets compared to, right, are these three people, and it's going to be called what it is, a do-it-all build. Balanced offensive 2-guard. Now, I wanted to show you guys something real quick, man, that my build does indeed get the slender and or burly body type style, okay? This is elite. Once again, this is imperative for my play style, the way I play, the way I move. It is imperative that I get burly as a body style function on any one of my builds to get the large body type towards the end, and or get the burly body type and keep it on. My build is already fast and everything that I do on this game is already elite. The thing is, it's my movement, the way that I move, my style of play, and having burly is something that adds on to the mystique of my build and everything that I do. The way I will upgrade this build, if you're one of those people that are just playing 2K for the first time and you're just getting on for season 5, you feel me? First of all, we coming up here for the 83. All right, defensively, we're putting up 1, we're putting up 2, and this is just to get bump steals. We'll put upgraded, and my acceleration isn't upgraded because I know how to move without those things for the moment. Also, 74 strength, max out your vertical so you can equip your contact dunks and max out your stamina. And this is what I would upgrade first on my build. And by the way, this is once again the balanced offensive 2-guard. As you can see on the DNA, this build has a circle, but it's a little bit spiky. I'm going to show you guys another build that I made that has over 10 plus rings in it. Yeah, rings, shades, comparisons, things like that. And then you guys can ultimately make the build that you want to make. So now that we're back to the drawing board, I'm showing you guys my second build. This build is very imperative to my play style, very imperative to the way that I move on the game, very imperative to the way I do things while playing 2K, bro. Simply put, this build is 6'9", 188 pounds, still with a 7'5" wingspan. And then you can still see this build can do everything within the game, okay? This, oh wait, hold on. Let me put myself back in the middle. This build can do everything. 75 layup is good enough, or 73 layup depending on you. 87 drive and dunk just to equip some form of contact dunks when you do go in the lane. 92 post control in the 6'9" is very imperative, mainly because of post spin technician actually going Hall of Fame. Average shooting, but still efficient shooting with the max free throw. 87 pass accuracy to get bronze bailout. It is extremely imperative to get bronze bailout on your build with the 80 ball handle, with the 75 speed with ball. If you guys want to change that and you don't need bailout on your build, have at least an 80 pass accuracy, and or man, maybe even a 77, but I'll keep mine at an 80. Put your steal all the way up to an 85, and then also what is certain badges that you can't get on 6'9" as opposed to 6'8", and then also you can put the rest or do whatever you want with your stamina and everything. Now, I probably changed the outcome of what this build would be, but basically overall, if I did it correctly, I should still get my shades of at least Kobe Bryant, and I got Froby as one of my shades on this build. Once again, it's just a 3-level threat, so don't look too far into it. But the original version of the build, if you did want to see the original version of set build, I got you, don't worry. Okay, the original version of this build literally got comparisons to Prime Kobe and Michael Jordan. This is Froby after the 3-peat, still a 3-level threat, a diamond 3-level threat on top of that. And I got comparison to two, literally the GOAT comparison, number 1 at the moment and number 3 at the moment. So you feel me, man? These are my 2 builds for season 5 and all over 2K. These are both do it all builds. Both are elite in each and every category. Something is elite in each and every category. And also, once again, it's due to your play style, the way that you move and the way that you play the game. Me personally, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna make the balanced offensive 2-guard because there aren't many people that are balanced offensive 2-guards. On top of that, this is a rare build name. I'll literally just make the build for the name itself, and I'll be able to still get my contact dunks. I'll still be able to get my post hooks. I'll still be able to have every single badge in the game and be elite. I'll still be able to dribble and get my Jamal Murray behind the back that creates me the most amount of space I could ever get on this game, point blank period. And I'll still be able to foul hunt. Bro, I'll be mainly making this build, but I just wanted to show you guys at least some options. Get a build that's comparison to the Mamba and the GOAT, or make a build that gets a rare build name. Anyways, I've been talking for way too long. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I hope you all enjoyed. Peace.